Hello all. So today let's try to define or do a customization for BP, right? Business partner. Now, it's been a while. Even I have also configured the business partner configurations. Many times in big organizations, we ruled out business partners to the MDG team, and we don't concentrate much on it, right? Uh, in most of the cases or in most of the organization, I'm sure this is the case that uh, day by day people are not focusing too much towards the master data, and it just like people are relying just on the MDG team to kind of get it done, right? So we'll just try to do this. So first thing is like first we'll go and check the customer vendor configuration and then the BP configuration and how this CVI works and all these things. So we'll try to figure it out together maybe. Customer accounts, not customer. Let's just focus on the supplier first. Supplier account, master data, preparation for creating this. Define accounts group with screen layout. Um, should we use anything existing or create something new? A question of $1 million. Let's create new because there are a lot of assignments and all people might have used for their own things. So we have created SM02 as a vendor account group. Now let's assign some numbers to it. Assign number range. We'll not create a number range because people mostly have created. So XX is something. Let's do that only. SM02 access is getting sent by default because we copied it from. But let's see if there are any numbers in that XX, right? Create a number range, intervals. Let's go to XX. Yeah, here it is, and it's external. Oh, no, we don't need XX. Let's use X8. Holy crap. Let's go again. Financial accounting, customer, not customer. Supplier master data. Operation and then assign number range to vendor accounts group. Go to SM02 and assign X8. Saved, come back. So exit is assigned to SM02 as account group. Now let's go to the BP business partner. So I believe it's in cross application component. Somewhere we should see business, yeah, SAP business partner and hold on, and then we have to go to business partner, and then there are this couple of tabs, all are just bunch of settings, persons, organization, groups, doesn't matter, not worth of our time. Let's go to basic settings, business partner roles, and then here we have define BP role. So obviously we'll not define it, we'll not copy and just create for the sake of creation. We are going to use the standard ones. You can see like a lot of people have created their own saying this and that and company codes and all. Okay, fine, not interested. Yeah, these are some standard roles that we are going to use. FLCU for the FI customer, then CU01 for SD, and then VN for FI vendor and VN01 for or VN09 for the purchasing. Let's open this one. What does it say? FLCU FI customer. Okay, what does it say? FLCU. What does it say? FLCU 01. Yeah, this one. Okay, FLCU 01, and this is FLCU 00, right? So similarly, we should have FLVN00 as an FI vendor, and then VN01 as a vendor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see. FLCU. Yeah, here we go. FI customer, FI vendor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All three are activated. Okay, alright. So we have identified like four BP roles, or whatever it is that we want to use. BP role groupings. Let's check this out. Role group and role grouping under VP roles. We don't want to use this. Role category. Okay. Number ranges and groupings. This is also important. Number ranges is fine. Let's go to the groupings and the assigned number ranges, right? So we have bunch of groupings over here, right? Do you think we should create our own, or we should not? Because we are using standard one, so standard roles we can't assign to our groupings if they are already assigned to something else. So that's fine. So we saw there are like groupings, and then we have assigned some number range to that groups. So far so good. Let's go. Now this is where we saw the business partner roles and then number ranges and the groupings. Now we have to see um, customer vendor integration. Okay, so customer vendor integration to the business partners, right? And for that we should see, yeah, master data synchronization, customer vendor integration, I believe, and then business partner settings, and then we'll go for vendor integration, right? So first one says set BP role category for direction. Okay, here I believe we just make sure our roles are available, role categories are available. What did I do? Our role categories are available for the assignment to our customer vendor integration, right? And then BP role for direction vendor to BP. So here we assign this groups to the BP role. Okay, so 1122 is something that is assigned to FLVN00 for now, right? So let's just find out now 1122, and we have defined BP role, assign keys, define number assignment from BP to enter. Yeah, here we will see 1122 assigned to 1122, right? This is, I believe this is our uh, other one, right? Let's see if we are able to change it to SM02, and let's just say, can we say the same number? Number range for 1102 and account group SM02 are different, right? Exactly. So 1122, for 1122 we have to change it to exit, right? So we'll go into the business partner. Just hang on a bit, little bit more. I know it might be confusing, but we'll get there. So we go here. Let's look for the exit number range. Exit number range should be, where's the exit? Why there is no exit? These are some nuances here, right? X9, XX is there. Oh, right. That's why it was saying to use XX, right? And with the external tick box because the number will be transferred from the BP. Right, exactly, exactly. That's correct. That's correct. Then we need a XX assignment over here. Okay. So when we'll go and create a one BP, at that time it will be more clear to all of us that as in why this was important, right? Like what is the meaning of all of these things that we are doing, right? So we need to assign XX to our SM02, SM02 XX, and XX is a external number range. So the FI vendor number that will be generated when we create a business partner will be that number will be transferred from the business partner settings, right? So in business partner also you are saying we are mentioning the number range, right? In business partner also we are mentioning the number range, correct? We'll go to the not here SAP business partner. So from this number range, the number will be transferred to the vendor and BP will have its own number, right? So XX is there. So 1122, I need XX, not ZX. Let's see if I can save this. Yeah, obviously I can save this. Just whoever it is, that guy will cost me. But nonetheless, let's go to master data synchronization, define number assignment for direction BP to vendor, right? So 1122 to SM02 is something that I want now, and I want to say same number and I want to save it and I was able to do it, right? So what does it mean? That this 1122 is assigned to my FLVN category business partner, and whenever I will use that, my vendor FI vendor will get created with the account group SM02, and the number that FI vendor will have will be identical to the business partner number, and that should be the ideal case, right? We don't want our business users to confuse with different business partner number and different vendor number and all those things. Although it might some might have a requirement of having a different numbers for different business roles, right? Let's say for FI vendor we have a different number. For purchasing vendor, same vendor in purchasing org should have a different number. It sounds ridiculous, but that's possible in S4, right? Now let's go to the business partner, which is BP. We don't want to find anything. We want to create an organization. Uh, business partner general. I really need to change this thing, guys, right? General. No. So how do I? Let's go back somewhere. Here we have the option to display the keys. Visual design, font settings, colors is not the thing. Show keys with the drop down list, right? This should be it, right? Let's see. BP and then organization. I think we are already seeing it. Yeah, 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 yeah. So let's go. SM02. Do you think what is happening? Oh, right. I think this grouping is 11, 22, right? Yeah, 11, 22. All right, it's company SM02. We are creating a vendor, right? Let's create Adidas as a vendor. Our company is in US, right? So which term is Adidas? Countries US. Okay, all right. Let's check out the other tabs. Anything mandatory anywhere? Payment transaction rate. So these are where we can assign the banks and all. All right. Let me create this. Yeah. So this is the number that got generated for a business partner, right? And now, okay, now I want to go to a, okay, I can go to create. Did we copy that? We didn't. Very good. So let's go back. Okay, now we have to find that. Right, we got it. We got it. And then we'll say here like this, and then we'll say if LCU not 01, but FLCU 00. Yeah. Why again? Why again? Why again? Why it is asking again? Don't make sense. Yeah, exactly. It's already exist. Let's see. Open it, and then we go into edit, and then we do our thing, right? FLC U00. All right. Yeah. What else? Yeah. It will ask for this, right? 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then so let's now see. Okay. this is the business partner number that is generated with the normal BP role, and now we are extending that business partner to a FI customer, right? And now, sorry, we wanted to go to FI vendor, not the customer. So let's go back again, search for business partner, open it, and then edit it, and then go to the, you did, we didn't edit, okay. We edit display. Go to the now FICLVN, okay. Yeah, this one. And then for VN, same things are mandatory. So we'll say English, right? And now you can see this is the number that is generated, and now we'll try to extend this business partner to our company code as a FI vendor, right? I'll go over here, and here you can see the supplier number, right? Which is showing external, right? So here also we'll get one number that will be specific to our company code, and as per our configuration it should be identical to the business partner, means same number will get transferred over here. If you wouldn't have said or done that customer vendor integration with the same number, then system would have, based on our group vendor group configuration, system would have either taken the number automatically, but which wouldn't have been the identical to the baby, and it would have been a separate. If it had a external number configuration, then we would have had to enter something manually, right? So that's what the meaning of the configuration that we were doing in the customer vendor integration, right? So now let's give the okay, company code we could have given outside also. So let's cancel this. Our company is SM02, and we need a recon account which we don't have, but it's also not saying mandatory. I don't know why. Terms of payment and tolerance group and all those things checked out. Right, these are all things that we are very much familiar with. When the status text and all correspondence transactions will have payment transactions will have host banks and all those things, payment methods. Send payment advice by XML. Alright. We don't have anything, but let's see if Sim is allowing us to save this in this way. Yeah, it did, and you can see the number got updated, which is same as our business partner number, right? So we have now one vendor created in our system, but we don't have a recon account, but that's fine. We'll do that later.